G'day, it's fugitive Australian journalist Shane Dowling from the website and YouTube channel Kangaroo Court of Australia. Now, I'm about to show you a video of Federal Attorney General Mark Dreyfus lying and deceiving and ducking and weaving and misleading Parliament. The video is from Thursday the 27th of June 2024, and the person who asked the question is Federal MP Sophie Scamps, and she's from the federal seat of Mackellar, which is the northern part of Sydney. Now, Mark Dreyfus has asked a question about whistleblowers and what the government's doing in relation to whistleblowers. But what he forgets to mention is the fact that he just jailed a whistleblower, David McBride, a month ago for over 5 years with a non-parole period of 2 years and 3 months. So he's going to have to serve the 2 years and 3 months and spend another couple of years, 2.5 years or more, almost 3 years actually, on parole, dealing with a parole officer. And in September this year, ATO whistleblower Richard Boyle is facing trial. And the ATO admitted he's a whistleblower. So for Federal Attorney General to tell the Parliament they're doing all this stuff, implying they're working hard to protect whistleblowers, while just a month ago they jailed whistleblower David McBride for over 5 years for blowing the whistle on war crimes, and they're about to try and jail ATO whistleblower Richard Boyle in September, only a few months away. So let's watch the video of Mark Dreyfus ducking and weaving and deceiving in Parliament, and watch a couple minutes into it, Sophie Scamps has to interject, and because he's not answering the question, he's avoiding the question. So let's watch the video.
We're going to move to the member for Mackellar.
Thank you, Speaker. My question is for the Attorney-General, and I'll be reading it. Integrity in our political system is hugely important to the people of Mackellar, and whistleblowers are a vital pillar of that integrity. Yet right now we have a whistleblower serving a lengthy jail term and one facing trial. Civil society is united in its call for a federal whistleblower protection authority, something the Attorney-General promised before the 2019 election. Will you recommit to establishing a whistleblower protection authority in this term of government? Thank you.
Give the call to the Attorney-General.
Thank you very much, Mr Speaker, and I do thank the member for Mackellar for her question. I can assure the member for Mackellar that integrity is very important to every member of our government, and I would hope that integrity is important to every member of the Australian community. Our government is committed to delivering strong, effective and accessible protections for whistleblowers. And just to remind the House of where we've got to on this, in June last year, the Parliament passed priority amendments to the Public Interest Disclosure Act, which ensured that there were immediate improvements to the public sector whistleblower scheme in place in time for the commencement of the National Anti-Corruption Commission. That set of reforms implemented 21 of the 33 recommendations of the review of the Public Interest Disclosure Act 2013 that was conducted by Mr Philip Moss, an eminent former Australian public servant, in 2016. And again, to give some context to that, these were the first significant public sector whistleblower reforms since the Public Interest Disclosure Act was first enacted by the Gillard government, a Labor government, in 2013. When we enacted the Public Interest Disclosure Act in 2013, we took the precaution of writing into that Act a statutory review. That statutory review took place because the former government didn't have a choice, and the statutory review was carried out by Mr Moss. Regrettably, the former government didn't see fit to implement a single one of those recommendations. We have implemented 21 of the recommendations.
The member for Mackellar on a point of order.
A point of order is relevance. My question was directly about the Federal Whistleblower Protection Authority. Thank you.
The Attorney-General needs to remind himself of the standing orders just regarding the direct relevance provisions. I'm just going to make sure his answer is compliant with that.
Thank you very much, Mr Speaker. The government is now progressing a second, broader stage of reforms which has included the release of a consultation paper. There has been public consultation on additional supports for public sector whistleblowers, which may include a whistleblower protection authority. There have been submissions received as part of that consultation process, and they are being used to inform the government's next steps for reform.
And there you've seen it. There's Attorney General Mark Dreyfus who tried to take some credit for getting Julian Assange out of jail. He's lying and deceiving the Parliament in relation to the government's protection of whistleblowers. They're doing absolutely nothing. They're trying to jail whistleblowers every attempt they can get. And we should thank independent Sophie Scamps for asking that question. There's no one from the government or the opposition were ever going to ask that question. They both hate whistleblowers, the Labor Party, Liberal Party and Nationals. They hate whistleblowers like no tomorrow. It's only when you get independents in Parliament do you get these sorts of questions, trying to keep the government honest. And that Kangaroo Court of Australia's independent media. I publish a website and a YouTube channel, and I'm 100% crowdfunded from viewers like yourself. So please support my Patreon account or PayPal account. The links for the Patreon account and PayPal account will be below this video on YouTube and also on my website. And please share this video on social media, and please hit the like and subscribe button. Other than that, thank you for your time and have a good day.